welcome to Pies Makers Faire 2017. Here we have so many different activities going on, put on by teachers, students, anybody that wants to get involved to make an activity. You can see there are block drawings, putting together a bike, giant extreme quilting and knitting by Miss Jane. And Lauren Day did this kite, made this kite for kite flying. There's an activity for everyone. Parents, this is the end of it, so a lot of the parents have gone home, but a great night for the kids. Lots of enthusiasm surrounding this night.
I made a giant kaleidoscope, and it is really fun to make, and I learned that it's really fun being resourceful, because when you be resourceful, you can create things. Even though it doesn't work out, you can still try it again, and you can always learn from your mistakes. First, it was pretty tough trying to figure out how to make the color disc, because the color disc, we couldn't find a way to make the color disc smooth, but then we made the color disc move by making two people move it, and it's different piece from the reel.
So this thing is called frustration stick. It's like made so you start from here to the goal. But what happens is if you touch this, it makes a sound. So the thing is you try not to touch it. So like when it's like this, it's so difficult to go all the way and nobody get that. But one thing that I'm frustrated with was first time I bought a wire, it was insulated. So when I tried to play, it did not make sound. So I changed into the conductor, so it worked, and those things I'm proud of. And yeah, so mine is this one. So you want to see the back? So this is how it's like looping. So this is the battery. It goes to here and goes to the front. But if you touch it, the electricity will go here and flow to the buzzer. It makes sound like buzz, like so. But so it come back to battery, so it loops. So yeah, this is called frustrations.
This is my project. It's a lava lamp, and my name is Balma. And so first you put 3/4 of water, of oil, and then you fill up the rest with water, but you leave an inch of space with nothing. And then you add food coloring, and then you add some of these. They're vitamin C. It needs to be a facing tablet. What was challenging for me, making the light, because I had to cut out that part here. And it was hard because it's hard plastic. So my dad helped me. Experiment works because of the different densities between the water and the oil. They are also different colors, so when the bubbles go up and down, they pop. And it creates a few colors. I really like my project. It was very fun. And making the poster was also very fun. My sister helped me make the poster. Thank you.
Oh, my name is Davide, and
we did our inquiry project, the whole class. So these are all bioranimals of my class, and we did our inquiry project. It was our unit was the survival unit, and we had an animal. So my animal was an aardvark. It's right here. And all these animals here, they are the predator. They are the animals that eat the aardvark. So you can see that the aardvark lives in a rainforest. He lives even in grasslands, and even in Africa. And these are this is a lion, this is a python, and this is a human and a hyena. They are the animals who eat the aardvark. And so these are the long vines that I made with rope, and then I painted it with brown because I searched on photos for class that the vines are brown because I thought the vines were green before.
Tell us where you got the idea in the first place to design and make this.
Well, I went to Europe and I saw this kind of bridge, and I came back and I was thinking about it again, and I was like, ooh, we can make that bridge. And then we went to Gandaria and we saw the exact same bridge, so I was like, okay, mind photo time.
Mind photo, what does that mean?
So that means like your photos in your mind, that's how I made it. So
You had a picture of it in your mind, and then, so what were some of the problems you encountered? Were there any mistakes you had to fix, or what was the hardest thing?
Well, I really like this part when I was like figuring out how to make it. At that end part, I was like so confused. I was like, and then I was like,
The hardest part was this thing, I think. To fix this with this and this here, you think?
Yeah.
Was the hardest one?
yeah, and
Even this.
yeah, this was the hardest.
I thought you were going to say this hydraulic part was the hardest. Tell me about that and how you came up with that idea.
Well, the hydraulic part, I was like, when I saw it with air, I was like, okay, we'll just use air, no need for liquid. But then my mom told me that you need liquid because hydraulic means liquid. So I was like, I don't want air, I want liquid. So yeah. And
Do you know, you said hydraulic means liquid. Do you know other words with hydro in them that mean liquid? Think about that one, because you were right. Hydro means liquid. Okay? So
when we like made the boat, I was like confused. I was like, that. When I came from school, I was like, what's that boat doing here?
How much of the design was your idea, and how much was other people that you helped you and worked with you on the project?
My idea how to put the trees on the fabric and the thermocol. This thing. So I just came with I came with the idea. So I said toothpick time, and then I just poked a hole, and then yeah.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
Oh, this is a very interesting event. I see so many good ideas, and one of my favorites is just over there, where I can see how to make fresh water out of salt water in a new way. That's very innovative, and I think it's great to see the kids have all these ideas, and they learn a lot. I have seen a solar vehicle over there, where they, by shining the light, on solar panels, and they can make a homemade car to run. And that's excellent to give the children some kind of environmental awareness also. I see a lot of Lego with robots and so on, where the children learn how to program and so on, and that's very interesting to see. That's excellent. I find it very enjoyable to see all these things. Yeah, absolutely.
It is called a Goldberg, and it's a project me and my mom made. We had a lot of problems where the marble would get stuck in the middle while it's like going, and then and it still does, but then we just try to keep going. We made it. We got inspired by some videos on YouTube and like other social medias, and we tried to do it, and I think we succeeded, even though there may be some stops, like I said. And we discussed each like structure one by one to make sure we don't fail again, and
It very much is very interesting, and I'm impressed by all the different projects the kids did, sometimes with the help of some adults, of course, but all the effort and the beautiful thing they could do.
Oh, I think we had a wonderful turnout this evening. Lots of parents and kids, and I really enjoyed seeing how much our students wanted to ask questions about what was going on, and they wanted to know a lot of things, which was great.
I think it's interesting because it has many like different ideas of the people, what they like. And you get to see many different like objects and the things that like many kids made, and I really enjoyed coming here and making stuff. And you can see like how they got through it, or sometimes it didn't work.
I really enjoyed the event. Congratulations for the kids, the teachers, everybody involved. A really nice event.
Bye-bye! Our project was a birdhouse, and one of the challenges was that because the nails, we would sometimes get them out of place, and then they would come out through the sides, like that one. But then we used a drill, and it was so much quicker. I learned that it's not as easy as it seems, because in second grade I thought you could just like nail all of them together, but it turns out you have to position the nails, cut out the pieces, and paint. And I learned that making something is really hard and challenging, but fun. I thought it would be fun and easy just to nail it in, but it turns out that one of the nails took us more than 25 minutes to nail in. Yes. About 2 months to make it, and we're really proud of it. Yeah, and then so right after that, there's another person that made it. She's currently not right here. Yeah, her name's Manon, and then our teacher called in one of the builders, and then we used a drill. It was so much fun. I know, but we almost gave up. What would happen if we didn't, right? I love seeing all the different projects that people took time and effort to put into.
Alright, hello everyone, my name is Jeffrey. I represent Microbot from ASA Robotics. We are here at Maker Faire for the second time. Very happy to be here. We see a lot of creation from all of the parents, all of the students, and we also have the opportunity to introduce what we have to offer for the kids and also the parents. Great job. Thank you very much.
This is my airport over here. I got the idea of the airport from First, at home, I have paper planes. I wanted to make a hangar out of them, but they were not all planes. So me and my dad thought and thought and thought. And then my dad said, let's make an airport, and I thought it was a great idea. So I made this airport, and in this airport I made everything literally out of junk at home, except for 3 things. This one, and this one. This is called the Cardinal Hatta airport. The main parts of the airport is the control tower, the terminal building, the emergency, the hangar, the runway, and the fuel depot. When there are 2 sides of the airport. One is called the land side. The other one is called the air side. On the land side, people come to board flights. On the air side, planes take off and land. Inside the terminal building, people go to baggage check-in, immigrations, and check-in. People do that because, and people also check if there are flight seats. Special people in the control tower are called air traffic controllers. Air traffic controllers tell the airplane pilots when to land and when to take off. If they didn't have air traffic controllers, every plane would bump and it would be risky. Thank you.
We just had our second annual Maker Faire. It's coming to a close now, as you can see. It was a great success. Once again, we had lots of a variety of activities to give kids the opportunity to make using different materials. We shared a lot of projects, and it was a great community time together. And we'll for sure be doing it again next year. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lauren Day, and this here is a really fun Maker Faire because everyone's here and the new people can experience so much more, and people have a chance to share their creativity with the whole school, and it's just really fun. And there are a lot of activities that everyone enjoys, and it's just a big blast.